Welcome back to our Let's Play of the Banner Saga. When we last left off, we were almost, I believe, to the village where that our healer wants to go to find that woman Juno. Um, yeah, I'm gonna risk resting one day to get everybody healed up, because I believe we have one person that isn't healed, and to get morale up. Yeah, Ivers still needs one day of rest to heal up. Okay, so with that in mind, let's head into town. Oh, gather round, doubters. Oh, look who's back. Echoes a shout in the distance as Krumer and his band of warriors break through the nearby foliage and behold the invincible Varl. The caravan is thrilled to see Krumer has returned safely. Only 36 of the Varl, huh? It looks like you lost 4 of them. Did the plan work? Asks Zubin. Work, responds Krumer. Of course it worked. Same old dredge. Should be another day or two at least before they find their own asses. Oh, I got 20 renown for that. And if you apologize, I'll let you know. I'll tell you how I found these, Krumer says, tossing you a pair of leather gloves that look big enough for Varl. He leans it close, whispering so Ubin can't hear. Had something to do with a raven's nest and a hair tie. Okay. Now we had good morale, high morale for a second there.
As Sacred Home approaches, we fear the worst. The once calm lake surrounding it now looks like a bowl that has been flipped. Proud home sinking into muddy water. A side effect of the quake. What has the rest of the world become on the other side of those mountains?
Okay. Made it with 2 days worth of food. I've got 20 renown to buy food with. With 27 renown. Hopefully I could save at least 10 of that to promote at least one person. One catastrophe after another, says Oddleaf as you pull into Singer Home. The town appears to be sinking into the lake. Townspeople peek from dark windows and makeshift hovels gather up the hill. No, says Ivan, looking frantic. Where is she? He runs to the front of the caravan, looking out over the water. Juno isn't here, and you get the creeping feeling you're not welcome either. Going upriver looks out of the question. The beach is bare, aside from the occasional skeleton of a ruined fishing boat. You reluctantly set up camp in the sinking town. Okay? All I'm saying is, how long are you willing to wait? While taking stock of the caravan, you inadvertently walk into a debate between Oddleaf and Ivan. As long as we need to. And I think we need to get out of here. I don't feel good about this place. Why? What's wrong? Something doesn't feel right. People here are staring at us like vultures in the wastes. I'm sorry, Ivan. I think Oddleaf is right. I saw a man. The whole time we were setting up, he was just watching me. In a creepy way. And how long before the dredge find us here? Juno will come. Just give it a little more time. Rook, listen to me. I need you to trust me on this. So I need to choose between staying and leaving. I see. First of all, let's go to the market. They have 84 supplies. Renown gets us 3. So not much. But I need as much as I can get. Alright, I'm going to save 10 renown and I'm going to promote somebody. From level 2 to level 3. Oops. promote him. Let's promote you, so you can be on the same level as your brother. And you. Guess we'll move you back into the party. I want 3 archers? I don't think I want 3 archers. Move you in. Move you up to the front. Kill with his crazy stairs. Oh, I need something for Nid. It's only level 2, so... What's that one thing I just got? It said it was gloves. Oh, it's a level 5 thing. Plus 3 strength. I guess we could rest for one day. You're really worried about her, aren't you? What? Oh, Juno. Worry doesn't begin to describe it. If she doesn't find us here, or something has happened to her, are you sure what you saw was real? It could be a dream, or I don't know. You were pretty exhausted. I don't know. To be honest, I'm not sure anymore. Everything is a blur. Don't tell the others I said that. I have to hope it wasn't just a dream. What's it like to be a mender? Being a mender? I guess I never really thought about it like that. It's just a part of me. They knew very young that I would join the order. Born into it, you could say. My mother and father are both menders. The guild is for lots of people now, builders and healers. Do they all pull lightning out of the sky? No, that's not normal. It's one of the reasons I know Juno. She's one of the council. She helps me control things like this, so we don't end up scaring people. How exactly does weaving work, anyway? Well, the hardest part is usually seeing the threads. Everything is part of a tapestry. It's made of threads woven together. If you see the threads, you can manipulate them. I don't know how to explain it, really. It's like trying to play a harp with invisible strings. Look at my staff, for example. Some menders carve intricate patterns into the wood to help them remember the shapes of... like I said, it's hard to explain. Why is Bellower still following us? I saw Grapheme as it burned. Ivan gets a faraway look in his eyes. The thunder blew through it like a tempest. The Varl fell in the thousands. Some of the thunder left the city and headed south. Who knows where they are now? They might be destroying every town they come to, or heading toward Arborang. Bellower stayed in Grapheme for the sport of it, I think. As we fled to Einentopf, I thought he must want to wipe the Varl off the map completely. But then he came after us. Maybe he knew Ivor was the one who killed Draze. Maybe, but let's just make sure he doesn't catch up. Do you think this is the end of times? I don't know what to think. I wish I could give you a better answer. Even if we escape the dredge, that serpent said a darkness was covering the world. I don't know how long it will take, or what it means even. I'm just trying to solve one problem at a time. The menders are in Arborang. If we can find ships and make it to the capital, we might have a chance. I appreciate the talk. It's good to stay grounded. I spent all day worrying about the serpents who are sunder. I think a lot of people are intimidated or scared, or of me. Don't worry, it's nothing new. I'm used to it. Maybe sometime we could talk about things that don't include the world ending. Well, he doesn't know if what he saw was a dream, and staying here will just eat up supplies that I don't have. So, this might be a mistake, but I'm going to see what happens if I just leave. Look, wait, please. Ivan begins. She said she'd be here. We need her. You can tell he's terrified of leaving, as though he'd be giving up on Juno. I'm sure she'll catch up with us. Ivan looks out across the lake at the 1,000-mile stare. He says nothing. We've got problems, says Ivor. The whole place is flooded. We could try to walk the muddy parts, but it'll be slow going. We could try to float the caravan over the lake, but it might tip or get stuck. Or we could go around the whole thing, but no idea how long it'll take. What do you think? I don't want to lose any, I don't have time to go around with the supplies. Pay the locals? The locals become a lot more helpful when you swallow your pride and start offering food for help crossing the river. They give you small fishing boats to borrow and show you the area with the best chance of making it across. You hope your luck holds out as you launch from the shore. Despite, or you suspect because of your vigilance, the locals of Singerholm don't try anything underhanded as they take you in their small boats to the other side of the lake over several trips. You leave them with a generous amount of food and they row back to their town. You hope it's worth it to buy some space from Bellower, who will have to drag his armies through the mud on foot. Alright, I lost supplies for that, but I got 10 renown. Should I level up another person? I guess I could risk leveling up another person. I'm sure I'll get into another battle before... Yeah, I'm sure I'll get into another battle. We'll level up Crazy Eyes here. Get that all the way up. And do that. Four days. Where are we headed anyway? It's not too far to the next village. Hopefully they have food. A gaunt man and a woman approach the caravan, hands held high. A word, friends, the man says. We are poor farmers, down on our luck. The woman hits him and says, we're outlaws, plain and simple. 10 of us and we'll help you in a fight for some food up front. What are your crimes? Misunderstandings, the man says. Meat houses are confusing. Never know when you drank your share. Woman hits the man again and says, we've stolen, killed a few when we had to. Skills that might benefit you. Join us. Two quickly shuffle in the supply wagon as 8 more bandits emerge from the wilderness. They gorge themselves on salted fish and cheese, taking time to talk to everyone. After eating, they politely keep to themselves. Got 10 more fighters, but lost 3 supplies. Don't know if that was worth it. As you're about to head off to sleep for the night, Anef pulls you aside. I have a couple of concerns I want to speak to you about, he says, in private. You find a quiet place to talk. What's on your mind? How well do you know the people traveling with us? How many strangers are in the caravan now? Who are you worried about? I've been watching folks since I joined you. Your companions from Skoger, they're loyal. I mean, it seems pretty clear that they die to protect you. I suppose I do the same. But what about the Varl? You don't even know half those warriors. You're telling me they have no problem following a man's orders now? After everything that's happened in Einertoff? I trust Ivor to handle it. He's fearless, I'll give you that, but look at him. He's run ragged. He can't be there all the time. What's your point? What happens the first time the Varl don't want to do what you tell them? If Krumer gave the word, I guaranteed at least half would follow. Let's be honest, they could take this caravan by force any time if they wanted to. Okay. What do you suggest? I suggest growing some balls instead of hoping it all works out, Rook. They're not the biggest problem, though. There's a mender with us. A mender who pulls lightning out of the sky and tells us what to do and where to go. No, I trust him. Myself, I think we lucked out when his mentor didn't show up in Singerholm. Ivan's just the apprentice. What in the depths could his master be capable of? Think about it, Rook. What do you really know about Ivan? I heard they were found practically dead in the middle of nowhere when the dredge started showing up. Then an enormous serpent shows up in Einertoff after tearing the world in half, takes one look at Ivan and bolts. Suddenly they need our help instead of the Mender Council? How does that make any damn sense? Yeah, yeah. Or Ivan might be. I'm grateful for what you have done for us so far, Rook, but it's always been about trust. I think it's time we part ways, so to speak. Nothing personal. Okay, then leave. Suddenly you gasp for air. When you look down, Arnulf is holding a knife buried in your ribs. Okay. Your vision blurs and blood fills your sight. You gasp again. There's a bird whistle and the camp becomes a blur of motion. Arnulf's fighters from Frostfeller leap into action, cutting people down. 10 clansmen. As Oddleaf turns to fire at the men, Arnulf runs her through. Please don't tell me I just lost Oddleaf. Pulls a blade from her back without even breaking his stride. She drops like a sack of flour. In one clean motion, his blade takes Eagle in the throat before the boy can grab his shield. I just lost 2 people, didn't I? Arnulf heads straight for Alette, who freezes in unbridled terror. You rise to your feet through the pain. Eagle and Oddleaf are dead. Somehow you find the strength to cleave the nearest traitor in 2, but you can't find the breath to shout. You think your lung might be punctured. Arnulf clutches Alette's wrist and with commotion tosses her bow aside and pulls her into the deep of the woods. Her eyes meet you across the campsite. No, her lips say, though you can't hear her words. A dozen men appear between you as Ivor steps into view, as fearsome as you've ever seen him. I just lost... Oh my god. Just because I took him, I lost Oddleaf, and I'm so pissed off right now. That is bullshit. Alright, get in there and help your brother. I can't believe I just lost... Oddleaf is... the kid is annoying to lose because he was a really good defender, but Oddleaf was, like, important to me. She was an important character. I'm pissed off. I'm really pissed off right now. Alright, let's get it. Let's do this. Ow. Almost 5 armor right off the bat. Alright, let's take care of these archers first. I am very upset right now. I'm just gonna say that. My brother's cat is in here meowing at me. Bird of prey. Fire arrows at a greater range with a 100% chance of hit. I don't think that's necessary. I'll keep that in mind so I can move out of range of being attacked like that. Still want to go after these archers. This will make her useless. Let's go help you. That did a lot of damage. Let's go after this one. Okay, he's got a kill. Wow. He's got a kill in this fight. Let's get you a kill in this fight. Let's try. That's a kill for you. Aha! Deflected. We'll get you a kill. So all 3 of them have a kill. I'm gonna save this guy for her. Oh. Ow. Jerk. Jesus. They're down. far can this reach? If I move 2 more spaces, I should be able to reach. If I move here, I should be able to reach him. Alright, so this will take care of him. He needs a kill too. Bring you down to 4. Ow. Destroy your armor. I could get another kill for her. Or just guarantee this kill for the other dude. Because he needs a kill too. Okay. I'm still mad about losing those characters. "Where is Alette?" shouts Ivor, tearing through the nearest bandit, but you're already hobbling into the deep woods where they disappeared, ignoring the battle raging behind you. In the haze of pain, you start to think you've lost their tracks. Then you hear Alette screaming in the distance, followed by silence. You tear through the trees. In a small clearing, Alette lies on her back against the trees. Her hands and clothes are covered in blood. She stares vacantly ahead, unblinking. Beside her is the body of Anef, an arrow buried into his right eye as if placed there by hand. She looks in your direction and then at Anef. "I killed him," she says. So, because I recruited that one guy, and this hasn't happened with anybody else, I've lost supplies because I've recruited the wrong person. I've lost a few clansmen, but because I recruited that one guy, I've lost 2 fighters and the chance to get Alette's achievement for not killing people. Great. Alette, are you alright? You cringe as much from the pain as the appearance of Alette after her bloody struggle with Anef. "No, I'm not hurt. I had no choice. Dad, your chest, you're bleeding." Suddenly she is at your side, putting pressure on the wound. I can fix this. Where's my needle? Oddleaf, anyone? Ivor, I found them. Just as your sight goes black, you see Ivor and Alette standing over you. God, I'm pissed. He's going to make it? Your eyes open to the sound of Alette's voice. Normally a wound like that, I only hope I did enough. I'll survive. Dad! Alette stops herself from hugging your bandaged chest, pulling your head to her instead. The words come out easier than you expected. Oddleaf? It's a good thing Ivan was here. She's going to pull through, though it was a nasty wound. Okay. I'm upset about the other guy. I can't remember his name. Managed to kill most of the traitors, sons of bitches, and the rest fled into the woods. There are a lot of people who I couldn't save. You did everything you could, Ivan. Nobody expects you to raise the dead. Ivan frowns deeply, putting his hand on his forehead. Why did Anef do this, Rook? He was talking to you right before it happened. I guess this one. He might have been planning it all along. Little bastard. All this time we had no idea. A kill killed a good half-dozen of Anef's men by himself. He told me Anef was running Frostfelder the whole time. I wish he had told me that earlier. He left Frostfeller behind when he saw a better opportunity. Guess that relationship is over. Kill was always just barking dog you put in the yard to find out who your enemies are. It was no accident enough went after us, those of us from Skoger. He must have thought of us gone. Must have thought with us gone, he could take the banner and the rest of us would fall in line. Or at worst, they'd take all the supplies for themselves and leave the rest as dredge bait. We have to be more careful. We can't let anyone join the caravan anymore. Where do you draw the line, Ivor? I don't know, Rook. I really don't. None of this changes the fact that Bellower is out there somewhere following us. That swamp around Singerholm might buy us some time, but we've got to keep moving. Your body aches all over, but Ivor's right. The road calls caravan has already started to pack up. Man, that is upsetting. Well, we'll pick this up when we come back. I don't even have enough supplies to rest. So, Oddleaf, who's probably like 3 days if she was stabbed through the chest. Probably should be 5 days. Only 1 day. Okay. Let's move, Alette and Ivor into the party. Don't have enough to promote anybody. Okay, well, we'll pick this up next time. A lot happened. We have 2 people to talk to, including Crazy Eye over there, who was the one I suspected more, but obviously the game wanted me to suspect him and not his his step or brother-in-law, whatever they were together. At least Oddleaf made it, but and I lost a character and I lost an achievement. Well, something to remember for next time. We're down to 3 days worth of supplies. We might start losing clansmen before we get to the next village. We'll see. We'll say that 8 renown for food. As always, I want to thank you very much for watching. If you like this video, please give me a like, share, comment, subscribe. It always helps me out. And have a good day, and take care.